What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolf Pack, your number one source of cryptotainment to get you through the bear market. In this episode, we're going to talk about the ETH merge. I found a few pitfalls that could dump the price to absolute nothing, okay? We're also going to talk John MacAfee, Atozi, and Bitboy crypto, and much, much more. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big all sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex.
Bitcoin on the daily chart is consolidating on this bottom trend line right here. You can see that these candles are confirming it. This is not good. This is a bearish signal to the downside. It looks like cryptocurrency investors may have to downsize their lifestyle just a little bit.
哥，看好吃不吃？
是，马上啊。
And a teeny tiny bounce is what we're getting off the point of control. This is a very important volume node, one of the most important in this area, and we're just not getting a bounce off of it. In fact, this is looking like an upwards consolidation, aka bear flag, which we are inside of another bear flag. I mean, guys, this don't look good. This looks like hodl on for dear life, as I am expecting some volatility to the downside. If we take a look at the weekly chart, we have the baby death cross forming. The yellow 200 and the white 21 on the weekly are about to cross, signaling a prolonged downtrend. Also, I have this line that I drew on the logarithmic chart right here, and it happens to line up with our original target since 55K, and that is 14,000. This is all lining up here. Remember, technical analysis is not exact, but it rhymes, and that is the poetry of TA. Okay, so I'm expecting us to have fully break down from this area here and keep grinding lower into this bear market. Now, I know everybody is saying, oh, November elections equals pump, but you know what happens when everyone is a bunch of sheep? The herd is always wrong. The herd always gets wrecked. My bet is that we are going to continue to the downside. I don't like it either, but that is the harsh reality of things. If I go long here, if I start buying here, I'm going to be underwater really quick. The other thing I'm looking at is the S&P 500 on the weekly chart. You can see we got a nice bounce, a strong bounce off the 200 EMA right into my target, right into my trend line, and now correcting. So since Bitcoin is highly correlated with the S&P, now remember, during this massive rally in the S&P, Bitcoin barely had a run up. I mean, it was a super weak run up compared to this, okay? It took out its previous high and everything. So imagine what's gonna happen if this baby rolls over and has a proper correction, okay? So going long BTC now is like saying it's going to break this trend line, and then S&P back to new all-time highs, S&P to 4,800, S&P to 5K. I just don't see it. I think the higher probability is for it to roll over, even if it only rolls over to the S1 pivot right around here at 4K. What do you think that's going to do to the BTC price, which is already super weak?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles.
John MacAfee spent the last days of his life sailing around on his yacht, avoiding paying taxes. He was living the dream. He was a libertarian and a legend in the cryptocurrency space. He was also a legend in the McAfee antivirus space. Well, it is said and widely reported that he had deleted himself inside a Spanish jail in 2021. But now his ex-girlfriend is saying that he had called her and said that he paid people off. He had faked his passing and is alive and well. She says that he is free inside of Texas somewhere, living his best life. Now, he has done this before, actually, to get out of Ecuadorian prison. Could he have done it again? I'm going to say yes, not just because he's done it before, not just because he lived a mysterious millionaire playboy lifestyle, not just because he market bought $10 million worth of Hex, doubling the price in one order after an interview with Richard Hart. I know he is still alive because he keeps sending me messages to update my antivirus software. Atozy is a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. He called Bitboy Crypto a paid shill, a shady dirtbag. Now, Bitboy Crypto had sent him letters to cease and desist to take down that video. Otherwise, Bitboy was going to sue him. Atozy says that he was getting harassed by Bitboy's lawyers.
Then tonight, I had this visitor at my door.
Me, Bitboy!
Do you think that Bitboy Crypto actually wanted to go and have a lawsuit against Atozy? Or do you think he was using his lawyers to scare the crap out of him and get him to take that negative content down about Bitboy's paid shilling? Now, according to Atozy, that Bitboy has already sent cease and desist letters to other YouTubers who complied. Well, Atozy decided to stand and fight. He set up a GoFundMe and raised $52,000. Then, a crypto whale donated $100,000, and now Bitboy is singing a different tune.
But yeah, so we are going to drop lawsuit 100%. The money came in on his side. The lawsuit was never about money.
Bitboy Crypto is sweating pretty hard. He dropped the lawsuit, but only after Atozy decided to not be intimidated by his lawyers, only after the cryptocurrency community was behind Atozy and against Bitboy. If it were me, I would countersue in a class action way. Because Bitboy had got people to cease and desist against him, I would get all of them together in a class action lawsuit against Bitboy Crypto's name.
Atozy, you won. You're the winner here. He's the winner. I'm the loser.
Look, you already have 150 grand, okay? More people will donate if you countersue him. Countersue Bitboy Crypto, class action maybe. The whole cryptocurrency community is behind you right now. You might as well strike right now, okay? And look, if you think Bitboy Crypto is talking fast now, imagine what he'd be like in court.
Have you ever had a dream that you do him to do you so much you could do anything?
In the last episode, we briefly touched on censorship on the Ethereum blockchain after OFAC sanctioned a smart contract called Tornado Cash, a smart contract that allowed you to hide the source of your money. Well, the government is not too thrilled about it, but neither are Ethereans, because after the 2.0 merge, US-based stakers may not be allowed to validate the OFAC sanctioned blocks. And since 45% of staked ETH are in US-based institutions like Kraken, Lido, and Coinbase, this is going to make a very complicated decision post-launch. If Coinbase, Lido, and Kraken violate OFAC sanctions, they either go to jail or get shut down. If they censor those transactions, they're going to get slashed by 50% from the network and also kicked off of the network. And if they abstain from the blocks with the sanctioned transactions, they're also going to get slashed and kicked off the network, losing customer funds. Now, they are in a bit of a Kobayashi Maru, a no-win scenario. If Coinbase, Kraken, and Lido validate these transactions, they're in trouble with the regulators, and if they don't, they're in trouble with the Ethereum network. So the only option is maybe fork the Ethereum chain again to make a censored version of Ethereum, or give everybody all of their ETH back before the merge, because after the merge, everyone's ETH is going to be locked until the Shanghai update, which isn't going to be for 18 months. And this is another reason why I say never discount Bitcoin, because Ethereum is looking a little centralized right now. Maybe it's just FUD, but it's looking like Ethereum is a straight up glowy Fed coin. So I guess Celsius took your Bitcoin, and maybe Coinbase is going to keep your Ethereum. If they do unstake it before the merge, the price of Ethereum is going to collapse. The midterm election stimmies are coming out. Make no mistake about it. If you push back the student loan repayments, that is a stimulus. And also, we are having a $20,000 debt forgiveness if you had Pell Grants and $10,000 if you didn't receive Pell Grants. What this means is more money in the pockets of Americans, which stimulates the economy. And I'm sure there are some other good reasons as well.
For two reasons. One,
And all that extra liquidity, of course, means inflation. And as an inflation hedge, I propose avocados. Now, guacamole has clearly outperformed Bitcoin as an inflation hedge. It is the millennials' fault, of course. Avocado toast is better than corn.
It's corn.
It's corn.
Well, Bitcoin is looking weak, but Hex is looking pretty decent. Now, we have hit my target at 5.1 cents right here, but we are consolidating at resistance, which is bullish, and also painting a little bit of an ascending triangle here. I think Hex is going to make an attempt at 5.5 cents. But however, I'd be very careful because overall we are macro bearish. So if I was up here, I'd be selling before the Red Bull can dropped. Damn, they got Richard Good on that one. There's not a lot going on in the Hex community. In fact, crypto is kind of dead, so I appreciate you hanging out with me on this channel. It's really hard to build in a bear market, okay, guys? So we will be having a live stream this weekend. Sorry, I've just been a little bit busy, bought a house, I'm moving, and all these things like that. I will make some time for a live stream, okay? So like and subscribe, join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.